viewers, welcome to your favorite and coolest show. My name is Blessing Kuzwabaya, aka Machiavelli, and today we are going to be focusing on gender-based violence, GBV. And before we go any further, let's look at some of the definitions that we've been getting from our colleagues.
Okay.
What is gender-based violence?
Gender-based violence is the mistreatment of women by men, either physically, verbally, or emotionally.
In 3, 2, 1, action. What is gender-based violence and what do you think about it?
Well, gender-based violence to me refers to harmful acts that are done towards someone based on their gender, and I think it is rooted in a lot of things like gender inequality, power dynamics, and especially in our African culture, it's something that is very rampant and a big problem.
Welcome back, and I think we've been getting quite different versions of gender-based violence, and today I've been joined by none other than Danai Muteswa, the motivational speaker. Greet the viewers.
Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about a very inspirational topic, and it's happening and it's current, so it's going to be beneficial.
And Danai, according to you, what is gender-based violence? I've been following one of the definitions that has been given. She was more biased towards women when she mentioned that gender-based violence is mistreatment that is accorded to women.
I think gender-based violence can happen even to men. So my definition is of gender-based violence is the abuse of both partners, emotionally, physically, verbally. Not only women are abused, also men are abused by women. People don't know that, but because of taboos that men believe in, that you shouldn't show that other men that you're being abused by your wife. That's why people always say women are the ones that are vulnerable towards gender-based violence.
Okay, to profile a little bit and dig deep, I understand gender-based violence. When we look at it, we look at it in the confinements of marriage. But don't you think gender-based violence is actually occurring in our relationships, the so-called mujolos? Isn't it happening?
Yeah, it is happening. That's why I said partners. That's why I didn't say marriage. It's actually happening in our relationships, because all that emotional abuse that is happening, that is led to the name Mujolo, it's also part of gender-based violence. Because when you're cheating on your partner, when you're doing things that you do not agree on, you are abusing your partner because you're doing things that you did not agree on.
When you're doing things that you did not agree on, that's gender-based violence. Okay, moving on, I would want you to go deeper in trying to explain the types of gender-based violence. According to you, what do you think are the types of gender-based violence?
Okay, there is physical abuse, the most common one, whereby the other partner abuse the other even they are getting the same salary. I think it all goes back to what we believe in, like our Shona culture. We've always believed that the men should cater for the what? For the family, even though we are getting the same salary. But your salary has to cover more of the important stuff in the family, right? So with the knowledge that we have during this modern day, we should be able to shift from what our ancestors believed in, because they didn't have the certain knowledge that we have today. I think it's actually abuse. As a couple, you should be able to work together, not to strain each other. I know in the Bible it's written that men should work for their families, right? I think there are different definitions to what has been said in the Bible. It doesn't mean you have to strain your partner. You have to work together. If you get the same salary, make sure that you divide your things so that they can be beneficial to the family. You don't have to say, I'm the woman, so I have to buy myself nice clothes, and you have to do all the chores and buy all the groceries and important things that are needed in the household. I think we should work together, because at the end of the day, a lot of men are actually depressed because they have a lot of burdens in their families, because people believe in that men should cater for the important chores in the family.
Thank you very much. Well said, well said. And I would like us to talk about the causes. What is really causing gender-based violence? There are a lot, but can you touch on the key issues that you think contribute to gender-based violence?
Okay. I think the issues that are contributing to gender-based violence are lack of trust. Couples nowadays do not trust each other just because people are cheating nowadays. They are not taking the sentiments seriously. When you get married to someone, it's a commitment. But people
Are you married?
No, I'm not married. I'm actually single.
Oh, okay.
But people are not taking the marriage sentiments seriously. People, when you decide to get into marriage, you should take it seriously, because it's something that's sacred, and you should take the, what do you call them, the vows
Yes.
seriously, because people of long ago, can I remember one up to a wedding was something that was seen as that even marriage.
Because I even I know of others, they even go to the extent of cutting one another's fingers.
Yes.
And I don't know what they do, mix their blood, and it's a vow that till death do us apart. Something like that.
And they have there's reasons why they took it seriously. I think the reasons, you can see them right now. In this modern day, people are not taking this seriously. People are just getting married for fun. They are not sure. Make sure that you really know that that's what you want before you get into marriage. Because when you end up doing things like infidelity, that's when the fight starts. That's what's leading to gender-based violence. People are just getting married without taking the vows serious.
Yeah, you're actually right. And I've noticed recently I've been following what's happening. There has been a lady who was arrested for bashing his husband for she was denied the access to the phone WhatsApp chats, and she was denied the access, and the wife ended up beating the husband brutally, and she was sentenced to 3 months imprisonment. So the idea of trust that you're mentioning there, and I think we also need to understand that 60% provisional statistics that have been revealed that some of these GBV issues are related to drug, and most probably when they are being executed, people will be under the influence of substance and drug and alcohol misuse. What do you have to say about that?
According to that, I just want to say that you should get as much as information as you can if you have got a partner that's struggling from drug abuse. You should know what they are capable of, because from what I've seen, the other partners that are sober living, they tend to trigger the other partner that is living in substance abuse. So I think the other partner, you should take time to go through how you can be able to speak to a person suffering from drug addiction in a way that you won't trigger them to get physical with you or verbal with you.
In summing this show, can you just highlight a prognosis or a solution that you might propose so that we can mitigate this problem of gender-based violence?
Okay, like what I was saying, make sure that even if it's your boyfriend or your husband, make sure that you commit.
Your wife or a girlfriend, you have to
Yes,
finish. It's okay.
yes, everything like that. Make sure that you are committed to what you have agreed on. I always say this all the time, like what Blessing was saying here. He was saying there was a fight over the phone, but these people are married. When you get married, you're told, you're asked, what's yours is mine, what's mine is. Those are not just words you just say. You have to mean it. So make sure that when you get in these relationships, you're doing the things that you agreed on. You wouldn't want to trigger the tigers in your partners or the lions in you. So you just have to commit to what you have agreed on. Don't change when you're in the relationship. It only worsens your situations.
Yeah, but wait, before we close, there's this Shona saying here, but it's being used as a justification and defense by other partners that they should deserve their privacy in terms of phones and etc. What do you have to say about that one?
I think you have answered your question, Listen. You say that it's just people trying to run away from what? From their problems. Yet they should solve them. What's yours is mine, and you have agreed on that. And make sure that when your wife tries to hold your phone or take pictures, you don't have to panic. Because you have agreed that we are going to love each other, we are going to commit to each other. And if you have mistakes you're doing inside your phone, let them be found out. Because you have to fix those mistakes so that you can live a happy marriage life.
There you have it. What's yours is mine. It was Dana Muteswa, the motivational speaker, myself, Blessing Kunzwabaya, a truth teller, signing out. Thank you so much.